everyone. Welcome back to Business English Desk. I'm Laura.
And I'm Jamie. And okay, before we say anything else, we want to try something with you right now.
Yes, this is a little different from how we usually start.
So here's the challenge. Think of someone you haven't seen in a long time. A friend, a teacher, someone from your past. Got someone in mind?
Now, can you remember them? Can you recall them? Would you recognize them if you saw them today? And is there something that reminds you of them?
4 different words, 4 different questions. But do you know exactly what makes each one different from the others?
Because if you said yes to all 4 without really knowing why each word is different, then today's episode is exactly for you.
We're covering remind, remember, recall, and recognize.
4 words, 1 world of memory. Let's get into it. So this one is actually the most unique of today's 4 because it's the only one that involves another person or something external.
Right, like remind. Always needs something or someone to trigger the memory. Like, this song reminds me of summer. Meaning the song is doing something to my memory. It's bringing something back. The song is the trigger.
And that trigger is really the heart of remind. Like something outside of you activates a memory inside of you. The song, the smell, the place, the person, something external does the reminding.
Like, he reminds me of my brother, meaning something about him triggers a memory or a feeling associated with my brother. He's the trigger, my brother is the memory.
And I love that meaning of remind because it happens without you planning it. Like you're just going about your day and suddenly something reminds you of someone, and for a moment, they're right there.
That's actually one of the most human experiences, isn't it? Like a smell can suddenly bring back an entire afternoon from 15 years ago.
It really can. Like the smell of a specific food or a specific perfume, and suddenly you're completely somewhere else for just a moment.
And then you blink and you're back.
Back in the present, slightly emotional, wondering what just happened.
Every time. And remind also works in a very practical way, like asking someone to help you remember something. Can you remind me to call her tomorrow? Meaning, I might forget, so please trigger my memory at the right moment. Remind me.
And this version is used constantly in everyday life. Like, remind me what time the meeting is. Or, I'll set an alarm to remind myself. Like, you're creating a future trigger to activate a future memory.
And reminder as a noun is such an important word. Like, I got a reminder about the dentist, meaning something came from outside and triggered the memory of an appointment. A reminder.
And in our phone-obsessed world, reminders are basically how we function now.
Honestly, without phone reminders, I would forget approximately everything.
Same. My phone is just one long list of reminders for things my brain refused to hold on to.
A very polite way to describe a terrible memory.
Thank you. I appreciate that. And a gentle reminder is such a common phrase in professional emails. Like, just a gentle reminder that the deadline is Friday, meaning I'm triggering your memory about this politely, gently, without being aggressive about it.
And the word gentle does a lot of work there. Like, it's softening what is essentially, you haven't done this yet, and I'm worried.
It's the most polite way to express mild panic.
Exactly. And remind someone of something versus remind someone to do something is worth noting. Like, this place reminds me of Paris. That's a memory trigger. But remind me to buy milk. That's a practical request for future help.
2 different uses, same word, and both completely natural. And self-reminder is something people use especially in journaling. Like, this is a reminder to myself that I am doing enough. Like talking to yourself, triggering your own positive memories or beliefs.
So remind always involves an external trigger, something or someone activating a memory or a piece of information. Works practically for reminding people of tasks and emotionally for things that bring back feelings or memories.
Okay, expression 2, remember. And this one is probably the word you use most often in this group, but it's worth really understanding what makes it different from the others.
So the core of remember is having something in your memory and being able to access it. Like the information is in there and you can reach it. Do you remember her name? Meaning, is that information stored somewhere in your mind? Can you access it?
And remember is about your own memory, your own internal storage, unlike remind, which needs something external. Remember is just you and what's inside your head.
Like, I remember the first day of school. Nobody triggered that. Nothing reminded me. I just accessed it from inside. I remember it.
And remember works in both directions, like past and future. I remember is past, accessing something already stored, but remember too is future. Don't forget to do this. Remember to lock the door.
And that dual direction is really useful. Like, do you remember where we parked? That's past, reaching back into memory, but remember to call me is future. Keep this in mind. Don't let it slip.
And I don't remember is such an honest and common phrase. Like, I'm sorry, I don't remember your name. That's such a real and sometimes awkward social moment.
One of the most uncomfortable moments in human social interaction. Like you've met someone multiple times and their name just refuses to stay in your brain.
And the longer you go without saying it, the harder it becomes to admit you don't remember.
Like there's a window of about 30 seconds where you can still say, I'm so sorry, what was your name again? And after that window, it becomes a much bigger deal.
After 5 minutes, you've fully committed to never using their name for the rest of the conversation.
Just avoiding it entirely, hoping they never notice.
Every time. And as far as I remember is such a natural phrase. Like, as far as I remember, the meeting was at 3, meaning this is what my memory tells me, but I'm not completely certain.
And if I remember correctly is similar. Like, if I remember correctly, she said Tuesday, meaning this is my memory of what happened, but I'm hedging slightly, leaving room to be wrong.
And both of those phrases are so useful in professional settings. Like, they let you offer information while being honest about your certainty.
And remember when is such a warm conversational phrase. Like, remember when we got completely lost that day in the city? It's an invitation to share a memory together.
And those moments, remember when, are honestly some of the best in any friendship. Like revisiting something you both experienced and realizing you remember it differently.
Oh, completely differently. Like you'll both remember the same day and have completely opposite versions of events.
Every single time. And worth remembering is such a clean phrase. Like, that's worth remembering, meaning hold on to this. It will be useful. Keep it in your memory.
So remember is your own internal memory, being able to access what's stored inside. Works for past memories and future intentions, and lives in phrases like, as far as I remember, if I remember correctly, and remember when.
Okay, expression 3. Recall. And this one is where things get a little more precise.
Right, because recall and remember feel very similar. And honestly, in many situations, you could use either, but recall has a slightly different quality to it.
So what's the difference?
Recall feels more deliberate, more effortful, like you're actively reaching back into memory and trying to pull something specific out of it. Like, I can't recall exactly what she said, meaning I'm trying, I'm reaching back, but I can't quite pull that specific detail out of my memory.
And remember, in the same situation, would feel slightly more natural and casual. Like, I don't remember exactly what she said, is perfectly fine, but I can't recall sounds a little more formal, a little more precise, a little more concentrated effort.
And recall is used a lot in formal contexts, like legal situations, official interviews, professional settings. Like, do you recall what time you arrived? That sounds like someone official asking a careful question.
It does sound like a courtroom question.
Exactly. Like nobody says, do you recall what we had for lunch in casual conversation?
Unless you're being very dramatic about lunch.
Which, honestly, I sometimes am.
Fair enough. And total recall is such a vivid phrase. Like, she has total recall, meaning she remembers everything in precise detail, like a recording, perfect memory, total recall.
And some people genuinely have something close to that. Like they can recall specific conversations from years ago, word for word.
Which sounds amazing, but also maybe exhausting. Like remembering every argument you've ever had in perfect detail.
Yeah, maybe selective memory is actually a gift.
Genuine gift. And product recall is a really important business term. Like, the company issued a product recall, meaning they're asking for the product to be returned. There's a problem. A product recall.
And that's a completely different meaning of recall. Like in that context, it means to call something back, to retrieve it. Not a memory thing, but a retrieval thing.
And they share that same root idea, like both meanings involve bringing something back. One brings back a memory, the other brings back a product.
And if I recall correctly is used exactly like if I remember correctly, but sounds slightly more careful, more measured, like you're being very precise about your certainty.
And in writing and in academic contexts, recall shows up a lot. Like, participants were asked to recall a specific event. In research, in psychology, in memory studies, recall is the technical word.
So recall is more deliberate, more formal, more effortful than remember. You're actively reaching into memory for something specific. It works in formal, legal, and professional contexts, and in phrases like total recall, product recall, and if I recall correctly.
Okay, last one, recognize. And this one is really different from the other three, in a very specific way. So what makes it different? Recognize is about identification. Like, you see something or someone, and your brain says, I know this. I've seen this before. Like, I recognized her the moment she walked in, meaning I saw her and my brain immediately connected her to a memory I already had. I identified her. I recognized her. And that moment of recognition is so instant. Like, it's not a slow reaching back like recall. It's immediate. Something clicks immediately. I know this.
Right, like remember, you can do with your eyes closed, sitting quietly, reaching into memory, but recognize almost always involves seeing or experiencing something in front of you right now, and your memory connecting to it.
Like, do you recognize this song? Meaning you're hearing it right now, and I want to know if your memory connects to it. If you've heard it before, do you recognize it?
And that's such a common everyday moment. Like someone plays a song and you tilt your head and think, I know this. That's recognition happening in real time.
And sometimes you recognize the song, but you cannot, for the life of you, remember the name.
Oh, that specific frustration. Like it's right there on the tip of your tongue. You recognize it completely, but the name refuses to come.
And someone tells you the name, and you go, of course, how did I forget that?
Every time. And recognize works for people, places, voices, patterns, situations. Like, I recognized his voice on the phone, or she recognized the neighborhood from a photo, or I recognized the pattern immediately.
And recognize also has a really important figurative meaning, like acknowledging or giving credit to something or someone. Like, her work was finally recognized, meaning people acknowledged it, gave it the credit it deserved. They recognized it.
And that meaning is so different from the memory meaning. Like one is about identification, the other is about acknowledgement. but they share that same quality of something being seen and connected to what it truly is.
Like whether you're recognizing a face or recognizing someone's contribution, you're saying, I see this. I know what this is. I acknowledge it.
That's actually a really beautiful connection.
And internationally recognized is such a common phrase in professional and academic contexts, like she's an internationally recognized expert in her field, meaning the world acknowledges her expertise. She's recognized everywhere.
And recognition as a noun is really powerful. Like, she finally got the recognition she deserved, meaning she finally acknowledged her work, gave it the attention it earned. Recognition.
And brand recognition is huge in marketing. Like, they have incredibly strong brand recognition, meaning people see the logo, hear the name, and immediately identify it. Their brain connects to what they already know. Strong brand recognition.
And face recognition is everywhere in technology now. Like, the system uses face recognition, meaning it identifies faces, connects what it sees to what it knows. Face recognition.
So, recognize is about identification in real time, seeing or experiencing something and your memory connecting to it immediately. Works for people, places, sounds, patterns, and figuratively for acknowledging someone's contribution. Okay, role play time?
Yes. So the scenario is two old friends, Sam and Claire, who haven't seen each other in about 5 years, running into each other completely by accident at a supermarket.
Oh, I love this because this is exactly the kind of situation where all 4 words come up so naturally. Ready?
Ready. Oh my goodness, Claire!
Sam! Oh, wow!
I almost didn't recognize you. You look so different.
Good different or bad different?
Good different. Definitely good different. How long has it been?
5 years? Maybe 6. I can't remember exactly.
At least 5. I remember the last time we met was at Maya's wedding.
Yes! Oh gosh, I can barely recall that day. It feels like another lifetime.
It really does. Oh, do you remember that ridiculous speech someone gave?
Oh, I remember every painful second of that speech.
I don't know how anyone sat through it.
I recalled checking my watch approximately every 30 seconds.
Same. Oh, do you still talk to anyone from that group?
A few people. Actually, speaking of which, do you recognize this name Tom Harrison?
Tom Harrison. Remind me, how do I know him?
He was at university with us. Tall, always wore a green jacket.
Oh, wait, yes, I think I recognize who you mean. Was he in the photography club?
Yes, that's him. He just got married.
No way, I can't believe it. I remember him being so shy.
I know. People change. Oh, does this remind you of anything? Running into people from the past like this?
It reminds me of that time we ran into our old teacher at the airport, remember?
Oh, yes. I completely forgot until you said that. Now I remember she was going to New Zealand.
And we couldn't recall her name for the whole conversation.
We kept saying, yes, of course, and hoping she wouldn't notice.
The longest, most careful conversation of my life. Okay, we have to catch up properly. Can I give you my number?
Please, I'll save it and set a reminder to actually message you this time.
Do you actually set reminders for things like that?
I have to. Otherwise, I'll remember I was supposed to message you at 2 a.m. when I can't sleep.
That's so honest. Okay, same. I'll set a reminder too, and we'll actually make this happen.
And there it is, all 4 words in one completely natural, completely real, unexpected reunion.
Did you catch them all?
I almost didn't recognize you. Seeing someone and connecting them to a memory in real time. I can't remember exactly. Accessing internal memory, just not sure when. I can barely recall that day, deliberately reaching back with effort.
Do you remember that speech? Accessing shared memory. I recall checking my watch, deliberate, effortful retrieval of a specific detail. Do you recognize this name? Does your memory connect to this? Remind me how I know him. Trigger my memory externally.
I remember him being shy. Internal memory accessed naturally. Does this remind you of anything? Does this external thing trigger a memory? It reminds me of that time, triggered by the current moment. I completely forgot until you said that. External trigger activated a memory.
Now I remember. The memory came back once triggered. We couldn't recall her name. Effortful reaching for a specific detail. Set a reminder. Create an external trigger for a future moment. I'll remember I was supposed to message you. Internal memory, accessing at the wrong time.
All 4 words used naturally, multiple times in one completely real, completely human, unexpected reunion.
And honestly, that conversation felt so real. Like that is exactly how those moments go.
Every single time. Okay, quick quiz time.
Let's go.
Listeners, fill in the blank with the right word. Remind, remember, recall, or recognize. Ready?
Sentence 1. Can you blank what time the meeting starts?
Remember. Can you remember what time the meeting starts? Accessing information from internal memory.
Sentence 2. This smell blank me of my grandmother's kitchen.
Reminds. This smell reminds me. An external trigger. The smell activating a memory.
Sentence 3. I blank his face, but I can't blank his name.
Recognize. I recognize his face, seeing him and my memory connecting immediately. Identification in real time.
Sentence 4. Could you please blank me to call the dentist tomorrow?
Remind. Could you remind me? Please create an external trigger for my future memory.
Sentence 5. She couldn't blank exactly what had been said in the meeting.
Recall. She couldn't recall. Deliberate, effortful reaching for a specific detail. More formal, more precise.
Sentence 6. I don't blank ever feeling this happy before.
Remember. I don't remember accessing internal memory for a past feeling, personal and casual.
Sentence 7. The award finally blanked her years of hard work.
Recognized. The award recognized her work, acknowledged it, gave it credit, that figurative meaning.
Sentence 8. Remember when we stayed up all night studying for that exam?
Remember. Remember when we... An invitation to share a memory together, warm and nostalgic.
Sentence 9. If I blank correctly, she said she'd be here at noon.
Recall or remember. Both work here, but recall sounds slightly more careful, more precise, more formal.
And last one, sentence 10. Does this place blank you of anywhere?
Remind. Does this place remind you of anywhere? The place is external, triggering a memory or association inside you.
Listeners, how did you do? Drop your answers in the comments. We genuinely love reading them.
Every single one. Okay, let's bring it home. Today's 4 words.
Remind always involves something external, triggering a memory. A song, a smell, a place, a person. Something outside you activates something inside you. And practically, asking someone to trigger your memory of a future task.
Remember your own internal memory, being able to access what's stored inside. No external trigger needed. Works for past memories and future intentions.
The most casual and most common of today's 4.
Recall.
More deliberate, more formal, more effortful than remember. You're actively reaching into memory for something specific, used in formal, legal, and professional contexts, and in total recall, product recall, and if I recall correctly.
Recognize.
Identification in real time, seeing or experiencing something and your memory connecting to it immediately. Works for people, places, sounds, and patterns, and figuratively for acknowledging someone's contribution.
4 words, 1 world of memory.
And the way I like to remember them is like this. Something outside triggers you, remind. You reach inside yourself, remember. You reach carefully for something specific, recall. You see something and it clicks immediately, recognize.
That is genuinely the clearest, most memorable way to remember 4 words about memory.
I recall working very hard on that.
I recognize the effort.
And I'll remind you of it next time I need a compliment.
And I'll remember you said that.
Perfect. We've used all 4 in our goodbye.
We're very professional.
Okay, before we go, your challenge this week.
Pick 2 of today's 4 words
Just 2.
and use them in a real conversation this week.
Set a reminder for something you keep forgetting.
Call someone and say, "Remember when we," and share a memory.
Try to recall something specific from 5 years ago and see how much detail you can bring back.
Or tell someone, "You remind me of," and watch their face when they hear it.
Drop it in the comments. We love reading those. Every single one.
If today helped you, hit that like button.
And subscribe if you haven't already.
New episodes every week. Real English, real conversations.
Share this with someone who you think might recognize exactly what we talked about today.
See what he did there?
Always. This has been Business English Desk. I'm Laura.
And I'm Jamie, and we'll see you in the next one.
Remind someone today that you're thinking of them.
Wanding, remember the small moments matter.
Recall something that made you happy this week.
And recognize how far you've come.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.